Assalamu alaikum everyone, a very good morning from the University of Spoken English and Computer Science. This is Shahrun Ilyas, the IELTS trainer, and today we are here to conduct an IELTS speaking mock test. Hello mister, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, what is your full name?
My name is Abdul Wasi,
And what shall I call you?
and you can call me Abdul.
Abdul. Abdul, do you work or are you a student?
I'm student.
What do you study?
I study business administration at Peshawar University.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Abdul Wasi, let's get started with part 1. Are your friends mostly your age or different ages?
I have a lot of friends. Some my friends are my age and some my friends at different age, but most of my friends are my different age.
Why?
Because I have a school friends and I have a university friends and I have a college friends. That's the...
So they are of different ages?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you usually see your friends during the week or at weekends?
I usually see my friends at the weekends because I have a busy schedule and at the weekends I am free.
Okay. The last time you saw your friends, what did you do together?
The last I saw my friends, we had met together and he invited me to dinner, and after the dinner we played video games and we had fun together, and that's it.
All right. Okay. In what ways are your friends important to you?
I usually say that because most friends like brothers to us, because the family are in the family we have blood relation, and the friends we have social relations. And friends are those people, those are chosen by social relations.
All right. That is the end of part 1. Let's move on to part 2. This is your topic of part 2. You will have 1 minute to prepare and 1 to 2 minutes to talk. If you wish, you could make some notes. Here is your pencil and here is your paper. Okay. Your time starts now for preparation. Okay, are you ready, Abdul?
Yes,
All right. You may start speaking now. Don't worry about time. I will let you know when to stop, okay? Your time starts now.
Okay. I would like to talk about one of my historic places, which called Minar, Pakistan, and which located in the Punjab state of Pakistan, in the Lahore city. That is the tower, and that represent our ancestors' historic values, cultures, and their efforts. And that tower represent independency and freedom to us. I can see in that tower, and most of my people see the independency, freedom, and other social values. And that place is interesting because it represent our ancestors' efforts which they fought for our country, and they represent other social values. Because Minar Pakistan is so important to us because it represent social and social values and historic values, because it has this history more than the 70 years, and represent the independency of our country as well. and that tower represent a lot of things, and this Central Asia, that tower is famous for their beauty as well, and the historic values as
All
well.
right. Okay. Okay, that is the end of your speaking part 2. May I have the paper, please? Okay, thank you. All right, let's move on to part 3. How do people in your country feel about protecting historic buildings?
Most of my people felt love, proud about the historic buildings and places as well, because it represent the history, the social values, and the our ancestors forts and other things.
Okay. Do you think an area can benefit from having an historic building, interesting historic place locally?
Yes, it has, because when we got bored in our daily schedule life, someday we should visit the historic places, because it has good impact on our social beliefs as well, and it has a lots of benefits for both parties, the visitor as well and the government as well.
All right. What do you think will happen to historic places or buildings in the future?
Mostly I can say that, because nowadays every day most people using virtual reality and other futuristic things like AI and other VR things, but in my opinion, in future most people don't want interested in the historic places and the historic buildings, because they love to watching animation movies or other virtual reality things.
All right. How were you taught history when you were at school?
In school, in every year we have one subject in the class, because in that class it represents the history of our country and history of the whole nations.
All right. Let's move on to the last question. Do you think history will still be at a school subject in the future?
Yes, because history is much important. By history we can predict the future, and by history we can learn many things from the past.
All right. Okay. That is the end of your speaking test. Abdul Wasi, I would say like you were good, you were fluent, your pronunciation was fine. At some points you lacked, especially in part 2. Otherwise, your speaking is, I would say, I would mark you a good speaker. With that, I would like to give you 6.5 bands because of your fluency and the ideas. But you can get better score if you just focus on the lackings. Okay, like if you overcome these lackings, the hesitations and the lackings. Otherwise, everything is perfect. Okay. Okay, that was the speaking test with Abdul Wasi. I will see you next time with the new candidate. Till then, take care.